Hi, this is Joe Kehrig with the Kehrig Real Estate Team, and this is your San Ramon Valley real estate update for the week of May 24th, Memorial Day weekend just coming up. So, as we've talked about week after week after week, this market is just nuts. I have never seen anything like it in my 43 years. As you'll see again this week, the week after week after week, things are going up 10%. And you figure an escrow is taking 30 days to close. It's been going up 10% every single month for the last 3 or 4 months, to the point of $1.5 million home is now selling $1.8 million to $2 million. Literally has gone up $300,000 to $400,000 just in 2021. And so some of the questions, that I get asked, and as you see, you know, is this real estate market, is it a boom or bust? And are the increase in real estate prices, are they creating a bubble? Is this an inventory issue or a demand issue or both? And how did we get to this point and where are we going from here? Can interest rates continue at historically lows with inflationary concerns? Another question, why aren't builders building more homes? The other question I'm getting is, what questions should I ask my CPA concerning proposed increases in real estate taxes? Especially if you're an investor. The proposals to potentially do away with 1031 exchanges, to do away with long-term capital gains. Those are huge, especially if you're an investor. And should I sell now? And if I sell now what do I do? Well, I'm going to be putting together a report that is basically going to show you how did we even get to this point. And you know what? It goes all the way back to 1992 that basically got us to this point. And it's a complete continuation of, really over the last 20, almost 30 years. And so, if you like these videos, please tap the like button and hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to receive alerts on new videos, because this is going to be a full report that will basically, rely on my 43 years in the business, selling through 6 different recessions, on how we got here and where do we go from here. So you'll see a lot of the same this week, but I'll just give you a little hint. This is not a bust. This is definitely a boom, and there's real factors, unlike 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, where it wasn't a supply and demand issue. There was 1 million new homes out there on the market when this market went bust. So there was plenty of inventory, but there was a lot that got us to that point, which obviously we'll cover in the special report that I'm going to be doing. But just to kind of tell you how we got to this point, this more immediate point. Now, obviously, like I mentioned, it goes all the way back to 1992, but just over the last 14 years, literally because of the real estate recession in 2006, 7, 8, and 9, the builders have literally been building 400 plus thousand homes less than they normally would be on record prior to 2006. So you have a situation where there's been 5.6 million homes not built that would normally have been built during the last 14 years. And then you add in the millennials at the heat of their buying power, which the millennials make up a greater number than the baby boomers. And there's many, many other reasons. The government stopping the foreclosures. Now, obviously, with COVID, we kind of understand that, except there's hundreds of thousands of homes that go to foreclosure, in 2017, 18, 19, where you shut all those down. So again, look for the special report. You'll see a lot of reasons how we got to this point. But because this is a really supply and demand issue, there's very little supply. They say we're 3 to 4 million homes short of what we need in the United States, which you can believe it if the builders have shorted 5.6 million homes in the last 14 years. So anyway, look for the report and you'll see how we got here and where we go from here and why this is a boom and not a bust. So let's go and look at the market conditions right now. In San Ramon, you can see that you have a situation where it's staying pretty steady. The pending sales have gone down a little bit. active properties are stayed pretty steady. But again, it's, you know, that's one of the things that people always ask me. They go, well, Joe, if there's no inventory, how are we going from, you know, less than 6 million sales in 2020? They expect 6.5 million. Well, that's because there's inventory coming on, but the demand is so strong and there's no end in sight. And for that, I'll just give you another hint of why that you won't see all of a sudden in 2 to 3 years a flood of homes hit the market. Because of inflationary concerns, interest rates are probably going to be going up. And you know what we're going to be doing 8 or 9 years from now? We're going to be sitting there going, well, I got a 2.85. Well, I got a 3. And we're just going to be, you know, bragging about the low interest rate that we got. Well, if you got a 2.75 and interest rates go up to 5.5%, are you going to sit there and sell your $1.5 million home and then buy a $1.5 million home and literally have your payments double just because of the interest rate? So that's another thing that's going to keep this market strong. But again, you know, when you look at it, there's inventory coming on, obviously inventory going pending. Danville market, you see the Danville, the active properties are actually dropped down a little bit. Pendings went up last week, but still, definitely all of these markets, it's a seller's market. Look at Blackhawk. The good part about Blackhawk, we did see some more inventory come on. Obviously, pending sales go down a little bit. You know, hopefully as we get into the summer, the demand is not going to wane down a little bit, but we're hoping that we get a little bit more inventory as people take advantage of this crazy market. Alamo, you see pending sales up, active properties down. And then, of course, Dublin stayed pretty steady the last couple weeks, but you can see how many more pendings there are than active properties. Definitely a strong, you know, seller's market. But look at this. I mean, literally, it has been 11 weeks when we've been showing you these numbers where things have been going up 110%. So a $1.5 million home is basically selling at 165. And because that's been going on for 3 months, you know, if a home takes 30 days to close, that means we have 30% appreciation just in the last 3 months. So $1 million home would be $1.3 million. $1.5 million home would be $2 million. So the reason I show you these numbers every week, because I want you to basically see, you know, hopefully what we'll do is see those 110 to 115% start going down to 105, 104, 103, maybe down to 100%. I think that's got to happen a little bit because homes can't just keep going up, you know, 10% every month. Though I'll be honest with you, I probably would have said the same thing and probably did say the same thing a couple months ago. So again, everybody's situation's a little bit different. Don't hesitate to reach out and make sure that, again, if you like these videos, tap the like button and hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to receive alerts, because you're not going to want to miss this full report going from 1992 to 2021, how we got to where we're at, and it will paint a clear picture on where that we're going. Well, as clear as mud, the way this market's going, but you'll get a really good idea of what most of the experts are looking at this market and where they think it's going to go. So again, if you have any questions about your individual situation, please don't hesitate to reach out. Joe Kehrig, 925-487-6838, or drop me an email at joe@kehrigteam.com, or visit our website, www.kehrigteam.com. Thank you very much. Please have a great Memorial Day weekend, and let's not forget what Memorial Day is all about. To those people that have, you know, served our country and put their lives on the line, and as they say, you know, some gave all and all gave some, you know. So again, have a great Memorial Day. Remember our troops, and may God bless our troops. May God bless you and your family, and may God bless the United States of America. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.